Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin, I'm a psychic medium and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading and it's for you my gorgeous Leos for June 2017. So it's for you Leos for June 2017. The 11th of June is going to be a good day for you. It's going to be quite a strange day, it's going to be quite an unusual day because on the 11th of June you're going to feel like on one hand a little bit emotionally confused to start with. So let's say in the morning, for example, you will feel like a little bit emotionally confused. You will feel like a little bit all around the place. There will be lots of thoughts going on through your mind. You will be thinking about lots of things and it's just going to feel like a quite confusing morning, you know, to start with, confusing afternoon to start with. But then again, by the end of the day, there is also going to be a very good opportunity on another hand that is actually going to be presented to you. That particular opportunity that is going to be presented to you and that particular opportunity that is going to manifest itself to you is going to be connected to a certain trip or certain journey. It could be abroad or it could be just kind of traveling somewhere. However, it is going to feel like a really nice and really wonderful opportunity for you. You may not go to travel on that particular day. I'm just saying that this thought, this information is going to travel towards you, and that particular information is going to make you to, for example, to make a certain trip or certain journey. And that particular journey is also going to be very important for you, because when I see something like this in tarot, when I see something like this that it's about to happen, it means that it is going to be connected to your own spiritual experience, which means if you go on trip, or if you do plan this particular journey on the 11th of June, or if you go on this particular journey on the 11th of June, it doesn't matter. It is still going to be like some kind of spiritual experience waiting for you. It is going to be some kind of spiritual awakening for you that is going to happen to you when you go to that journey or when you come back from that journey. If you plan journey on the actual 11th of June, or if you're thinking about it and focus your intentions and your energy towards it, it is still going to be connected. Once you go, whenever you go, it is still going to be connected on the 11th of June. So therefore, it's still going to be something to do with your own realization, your own personal experience. And that's why I think it's quite an important day indeed. Another important day is going to be on the 21st of June 2017. The 21st of June, it's going to be very important because there is a new opportunity that is going to be presented to you. But this particular opportunity that is going to be presented to you, it is going to be connected to your job, it is going to be connected to your career, it is going to be connected to what you do in life. If you're not working and you're looking for a job, the 21st of June is going to be a very important day if you're looking for a job and you're not working. On another hand, if you're retired as well, it all depends what you do, where you put your intentions, have you got any hobbies and things like that. However, it is going to come in form of like a certain opportunity, and that opportunity is going to be very, very important for you. Also, the female person that means to you quite a lot, there is a female, a very powerful female, very interesting female. You think about her a lot, you love her to bits. It could be a family member or it could be somebody who just means to you a lot. So I just see it as a family member. However, it is going to be a very good news that that person is going to have about their own success. You were worried about this person, you weren't too sure, and because they weren't too sure, they felt a little bit low, they were worried about something when it comes to their own personal life, and that's why you were worried automatically, because you were thinking about the way that particular person is thinking, and it was just making you kind of sad. So that person is going to have a very good news, and also when it comes to their own personal success, it is going to be very good news, and you're going to feel really good about it, and it's also kind of going to come back to you in form of like a motivation. This particular person and this situation is going to end up motivating you towards a certain direction in your life. The 30th of June also, you will want to learn something new. You will want to kind of take your life on a different level. You will be thinking a lot about what you want to do next. You will be thinking about a lot about your career. It is going to be the thinking time, very important for you, because you're just going to feel like this is the right time for you to finally go on to the next stage or go on to the next journey when it comes to your personal life, when it comes to especially to what you do, like when it comes to your career, job, and when it comes to your life in general. For example, if you're at the college and university, this is also a very important time, because this is going to be coming is in form of like of a whole new experience, like a whole new learning experience. Also, there is somebody that is going to be going through a very difficult time on the 30th of June. On another hand, the person who means to you really a lot, somebody who's been going on through lots of problems, through lots of trouble, somebody who is having a very troubled life, very difficult life, somebody who's having this type of energy, unfortunately, attached to them, and they had this particular energy around them for a while. Nothing was kind of going towards the right direction, and we are talking about someone very troubling, somebody who is very anxious, somebody who's having sleeping problems, somebody who just actually kind of like isolated themselves quite a lot from the world, from the rest of the world, and somebody who's been suffering a little silence. And this person means to you a lot, and this person is also going to need you and your own energy and on your own advice. And that's what I'm seeing, that you will be kind of spending time, you'll be talking to this person quite a lot, and it's actually really a wonderful thing to do, because after that point this person is also going to feel much better. And for you, this is going to be also very good for you, because you're going to feel automatically much better after they feel better. Also, number 5 is very enhanced when it comes to your reading and when it comes to numerology and when it comes to the whole month of June. Number 5 is enhanced, like honestly so much. And what does that mean? Number 5 is all about huge, massive, big changes are about to happen in your lives. Leos. Number 5 is such an important number when it comes to about huge changes and when it comes to huge changes unfolding in your life. And these are going to be major changes. Okay, these are going to be major changes that are going to be going on throughout your life in June 2017. And these particular 2 major changes are going to be split in 2 things. One major change that you are going to be going through is going to be your job, and it's going to be your career, it's going to be your job. Another major change that you are going to be going through and you're going to be thinking about, it's going to be your health. I said it before, I know you had problems with digestion, you had a problem with the stomach, lots of other signs did. Sometimes when these things happen in our lives, sometimes when these things keep on happening to us, it kind of all depends. Sometimes could be food related and sometimes it's not food related. Sometimes, you know, it's related to our lifestyle, it all depends. Now, when it comes to the beginning of June and when it comes to your health, I see a very strong indication that you are going to have a little bit of problems when it comes to your own stomach, tummy, when it comes to your own personal digestion and when it comes to your stomach. And these particular problems that you will have when it comes to your digestion, it's going to be food related. Okay, so this is what it's going to be like. You will be thinking a lot about making certain changes. You need to make certain dietary changes that that after this point that you're going to feel much better, you see. So there is going to be, lots of you are going to be thinking about diet, about the new diet, and lots of you are going to be thinking what to bring into your, diet if something is missing, or what to take out of your diet. Maybe you're taking too much sugar, maybe you're eating too much of a certain foods, maybe you're drinking too much milk, or it could be anything. But the bottom line here is that there is going to be a realization that is going to come out of it, and that particular realization is going to make you realize that you really have to make a certain changes in your life, and you need to stick to them. Therefore, on another hand, you will realize which certain food that you may be allergic to, or which certain food that you may be sensitive to. People don't even realize how serious this can be. For example, sometimes people think like, if they're like 40, 50, 60, that they're not going to become intolerant to certain foods or anything like that. No, that is not true whatsoever. People are diagnosed like intolerant to certain foods like throughout their lives. It could happen when people are babies, it could happen when people are 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. The age doesn't matter. So I hope, you don't think if you're like a 40, 50, 60 that you're not going to be like intolerant to certain foods, and you will surprise yourself. And there are lots of quite a few of you that are actually going to be surprised, and it's going to come in realization that you need to make these certain dietary changes. Whatever they are, you are having like some kind of excess of something in your body that you shouldn't have, and this is why this is really, really important. Also, when it comes to like a kind of stomach sensitivities, especially when it's like a food related and things like that, you see moonstone, it's absolutely amazingly powerful little crystal. Moonstone is absolutely beautiful. Not only it works with the moon, not only it's just so beautiful, but it's actually very, very good, especially when you have a problems, especially when people have a problems because of certain food, or certain, like for example, for anything like a food related that people can actually have a problems. You see, moonstone is actually really good to calm the stomach down. You can get a moonstone on my website, and this is what I would really highly recommend. I think it's just really important to get this right, and I think it's really important to actually make sure make sure and realize what are the actual foods that could be making us like quite unwell. So there is going to be that really important realization when it comes to food. On another hand, what else I was going to say, it is just a really huge month. This is absolutely big month. This is probably the biggest month this year. Oh my God, because huge, this is like a bomb, honestly, like a huge bomb for those of you that have been waiting for the right moment to realize, to get that information, to get this realization, to get this knowledge, to get this subconscious, to get in touch with your subconscious mind, if you are waiting for like the right moment, to decide what your new direction is going to be. Lots of you wanted to change direction in your life, like completely. But lots of you kind of stayed on the same journey, and because you felt safe. Lots of you felt on the same journey because you just didn't feel it's the right time. And guess what? You were absolutely right, because June and the beginning of June, all these energies are going to rise, like honestly, and you're actually going to feel much better. You will feel also that it's the time to actually stop doing what's irritating you in life. Stop doing what you hate in life. Stop doing what you know that you shouldn't be doing, and stop doing things that are making you feel unhappy. Okay, so this is the big realization. You just had to wait so long because this is now the right time. As I said, the energies are absolutely perfect, and the realization is going to be absolutely mind-blowing, because because that realization is going to make you to completely change your mind about what you do if that was making you feel so unhappy in your life. So you will come to this discontinuation of efforts when it comes to, for example, especially for those of you that have been unhappy in your work, unhappy with your education, if you're like, for example, retired and you're not too certain about certain direction or certain stage in life, this is also going to come like a boom, 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 huge boom, massive change that is just going to come in form of you at the beginning of June feeling very brave, very brave with things that you haven't felt brave before. It is gonna come in form of a confidence. So you will be brave and you will feel confidence. And this mixture of these thoughts, these mixtures of these energies are just going to be absolutely mind-blowing when it comes to you realizing what the next stage is going to be. I'm not saying you didn't realize what the next stage is going to be in your life. I'm not saying you never thought, I want to change my career, I want to change my job. No. Lots of you had ideas. Lots of you wanted to do this, but you just didn't because you haven't felt like it's the right time, because you just didn't feel like you were brave enough, and that was caused because you didn't have enough confidence. Now that confidence is coming back, and this is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. So it's going to come in the form of you feeling brave, great, and then you're just going to start feeling very active, very energetic. You see, so when it comes to health and when it comes to energy, it is going to be mind-blowing months. It's going to be very good, you see. And then you're actually going to feel ready. By the end of first week, June 2017, you're gonna feel absolutely ready. The things are going to kind of start making sense for you. And it's just, your life is just going to start feeling like you are seeing so much bits and pieces about your future. Not that you're going to be feeling them, but you will be able to get familiar with them in your mind, in your thoughts, and at the same time you will be manifesting them. Guys, this is so important, that June is the month of the actual redirection. That June is the month of the actual turning point in your life. This is for all of you who are waiting for changes, who are waiting for things to start to happen, who are waiting for the right time to start making those changes. And this will come in all sorts of forms. Number five. I told you how ridiculously powerful and important number 5 is, especially when it comes to the angels, like trying to let us know that the massive changes are about to happen in our lives, and this is going to change your life forever. Okay, so by the time we get to the mid-June 2017, you are going to start feeling balanced, very balanced. You are going to start feeling like, oh, you just want to kind of start making those changes in your life, and those changes are completely going to be, you will be showered with these feelings of an energy, and you will have even more information and more kind of vision. Your vision is going to become even more powerful about what you want to do next, because there is a very big turning point going to happen here, and that turning point that is going to happen here, it is going to happen in the mid-June, very much so, 2017. Also, you will be very there's a certain person that is going to be playing a really big role when it comes to you deciding what to do, when it comes to you deciding to go on the next level in your life, when it comes to you kind of being motivated. There is a certain person that you will be looking up to. There is a certain person that is just going to give you all this amazing feeling of like a new motivation and new direction in life. So by the time we get to the end of mid-June 2017, you actually have a little, you will know what you want to do next. You will be thinking a lot what you want to do next. You see, I'm not saying that you will, for example, if you're happy with what you do, if you're like, if you like your job, if you like your career, this is all going to be connected to the next stage stage in your life. This is all going to be connected to the next big step in your life. What am I saying and what am I talking about? I'm talking about the promotion, I'm talking about the change, I'm talking about the big responsibilities, I'm talking about the new responsibilities, I'm talking about the new place of work, I'm talking about the moving on to the new area, I'm talking about the moving on to towards the new direction. I'm talking about like getting a promotion. Maybe you want to stay in the same field, but it's just going to be coming as in form of like you wanting to learn something else, and you being finally ready with all that confidence to maybe go and talk to somebody and try to see which options you have, because the June is just going to be the time you will definitely, there is no doubt about it, so many of you will start that new journey. You will want to start new journey. You have been thinking about it before. Maybe some of you haven't been thinking about it before. Most of you have been thinking about it before, and most of you have been waiting for the right time to actually start doing this change. But June is just going to be your time. June is going to be your time of awakening, your time of finally grabbing all those opportunities, and your time of finally manifesting your dreams, manifesting your power, manifesting your thoughts, and finally starting to kind of action, doing some kind of action on those changes in your life that are just going to be absolutely major, absolutely major. There is no doubt in my mind about it. Okay, if there is any month throughout the year 2017, June so far is probably the most powerful months for you guys. There is no doubt about it. Okay, I'm just completely honest, and it means that it's not only you're going to be thinking about these changes, not only it's all going to make sense to you, not only you're going to have all this energy, that is just going to be absolutely amazing, but it's just even the diet and everything. You're just going to have all these changes that is just going to be kind of like set you off to a next journey, and the rest of the year is just going to be kind of all based on what's happening in June. It is all in June, it is all going to start, and as we are going closer to the end of the year, you're just going to grow more powerful and more powerful, but more importantly towards the right direction in life. Absolutely fantastic. And I know also when it comes to health, and this is very personal, this is very deep and very personal. It's also when it comes to health, there is going to be slight worry. This could be absolutely anything. This is very personal to you. It's just something that you've been worried about, something that you maybe wouldn't talk about to other people so much, but there was just something at the back of your mind that you were worried about when it comes to your own particular health, and some of you will go and check yourself out, and some of you will kind of make a decision to go and check it out or whatever. However, it is going to be like a little bit like a little bit of worry that you will have about that particular thing. I repeat. This is for those of you that have been thinking about something particular. This is very personal indeed. So if you have been thinking about something particular when it comes to your health, for example, this particular thing is going to come back, it's going to be bouncing at you. But June is also going to be the month when you're going to finally do something about it. You will go check yourself out, you will go to see a GP, you will go and need to do whatever you need to do, because the bottom line is that is going to be the right thing to do. And on another hand, it is just going to be a good news, okay? It is going to be fine. The news is not going to be negative or anything like that. So that's why I'm saying just go for it, and then you will see that this is just something that you needed to do. As I said, very deep, very personal, and the news is going to be good. So it's absolutely fine. So if you do need to check yourself out for something, please do it in June, because June is going to be absolutely perfect month to do it. But the bottom line is it's gonna be fine. So that's why I'm telling you, just go for it, you see. Okay, and also what else I was going to say, there is a new friend, there is somebody else that is just going to be there is somebody, a new friend, a new person is just going to come out in your, is just going to manifest in your life at around the end of June 2017. I can also see you spending a lot of time with certain people from your past that you haven't seen in a really long time. You will be spending time with them, or you will be talking to them on the phone a lot, you will be in touch with them on Facebook, Twitter, whatever, through an email, text message, whatever. However, these people are going to be from your past. They mean to you quite a lot, and it is going to be something that you're going to get in touch with them that is just going to be connected to somebody else. Somebody's going to be going through something, and somebody's just went through a very, very difficult situation, very negative situation in their life, very difficult experience in their life, okay? That's why these people from your past are going to get in touch with you because of that other person in your past, and you all know each other. So that's why that is all going to bring you together. And also this is going to be a very emotional, very powerful time, very good time for you, because I am talking about people who you haven't seen in a really long time. I'm talking about the real friends. I'm talking about the friends from the past. And I'm talking about a certain problem, a certain issue that is actually going to bring you all together. And also at the end of June, you will also have a moment, you will have a deep time, you know, right at the end of June, you will want to spend a little bit of time by yourself. You want to spend the time, you know, with your own thoughts, with your own feelings, and that's just absolutely normal. You know, it is just going to be a certain mode when you're going to feel very spiritual, and it's just, you know, there is just something very interesting and certain idea that is going to come towards you, and this is to do with your life in general. This is to do with your like a living arrangements. This is to do with where you live. There is just a certain change that is going to come to you, certain information that is going to come to you through your subconscious mind, and you will want to make a certain changes when it comes to your living arrangements. This could come in the form of that you want to change the area or where you live, for example, if you want, or it's going to come in form again of like maybe changing the house from inside, change the furniture and do feng shui like that. It's very important to keep on changing furniture every now and then rather than keeping it the same. Very, very good for the energy balance indeed. So this is what you're going to be doing at the end of June 2017. But by the time you get to the end of June 2017, your life is already going to feel like upside down. My goodness, you're going to feel like you really achieved so much. Even if you didn't achieve physically, you will just achieve so much with like a power of your mind, with everything that you've done so far. It's not like physically that you might have achieved, but you will know exactly what to do because of all this that is going to develop throughout June 2017. It is just going to set you on a whole new journey, and that's how it's going to feel like your life is going to be upside down, but most likely in absolutely the right direction. There is no doubt about it, and I'm so happy for you because you've been waiting for this for a really long time indeed. And also, on another hand, when it comes to those of you that are in relationship, it's absolutely wonderful. There is something that is going to you will be going through something with your partner, husband, wife, that is just going to bring you closer together. There's a certain issue, certain problem, certain fear of something, just a little fear of something that is just going to happen to both of you. Nothing too negative or anything like that, but it's just some kind of little fear that is going to bring you and your partner, husband, wife, closer together, and you're just through that little fear, through that little change, you're going to realize how much you love your partner, husband, wife, and your partner is going to realize how much they love you. We all need a little bit of shake up like this sometimes. And also big realization for those of you that are single. For those of you that are single, I can actually see you going out going out a lot, spending time with people and socializing a lot, and I think that's really, really good to do, and especially if you're single and if you're able to do this. But above all, it is just going to be a realization that you are going to have. You will have to come out of your comfort zone. You will have to realize how to come out of your comfort zone in order to make changes to happen when it comes to your life, when it comes to your single life, and when it comes to what you need to do next. There is just also going to be realization towards the end of June that for those of you who are single and wanting to meet somebody, there is the realization going to come through about certain changes that you need to do in your life in order to make this happen. You will realize that you will do things differently. There are certain things that you will do things differently, the way you act, maybe the way you go. There are changes, exact changes that you will know what you need to make in order to make yourself available for other people. So this realization is more powerful than you can possibly imagine. realization. So it's going to be very, very good for you, because after this point, a whole new door, beautiful door, is going to open. And once you open this beautiful door, you will walk through and everything is going to be full of emotions and love for you. And then there is somebody going to be waiting for you there, and you're going to absolutely love it. So this realization is actually going to be very interesting. It's about a certain change you need to make. Thank you ever so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed my video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and share me on Twitter, Facebook, wherever you like. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.